Right, so my next video is going to be about technology, which I've talked about before, and I've probably mentioned it many times on here about what it's like for technology and what I'm like with technology. And one of the things that I want to basically address is that it might be about time that next year I get a new mobile phone. Now, I'm not the biggest technology geek around here. You Usually it takes me a little while before I get into the technology mode, mood, mode, whatever you want to say, basically. And that's because basically, I'm not like some people. You have all these gadgets that come out, like new mobile phones, iPhones, and smartphones, and goodness knows what. They all come out, and people say, "I've got to rush to the shop because I've got to buy this new latest gadget that's got a lot of things in it." And I don't need a lot of things on my phone, but I think one of the reasons why I do want to actually get a mobile phone or a new one is because my one that I've got is playing up a little bit. Now, it's very weird. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of people who might be able to tell me that what I'm doing wrong, and they might be able to tell me some bits on how to address it, but it's because I don't have a lot. Well, I have a little bit of memory on my phone, but I don't have that much. I generally don't have a lot of apps or anything on my phone. I've only got a bowling game, and I've got. Let me just have a look at this a minute. Right, if I go to my task manager that I've got, I have active apps. I've got a bowling one, a darts one, and a WhatsApp. Now, I used to have Kick. I used to have Kick Messenger. Now, I did have that because basically I've got a couple of friends that I speak to on there, basically. But sadly, what what happened was, and this is not what I'm happy about. Well, actually, according to my storage, 136 megabytes out of 190 megabytes have been used, but the external SD card is basically 167 megabytes out of 3.69 gigabytes. So I believe I've got an external SD card with lots of memory on it. Now, I don't know how it all works on how I can basically use anything on that external SD card, like an app or anything. I don't know how it all works. I don't know the mumbo jumbo technology about that. But it's because basically I got Kick Messenger, and for some strange reason it just basically wanted me to when I was putting it on. Well, no, when I had it on, basically I was opening it up because I don't normally sign out of Kick. I know it's a bad thing to not sign out of things, but I don't normally sign out of the some of the things that I have, like Kick. I would normally stay signed in, so that when I go to open Kick, I don't have to log myself in, and I would already be there, and then any old chats that I had before with my friend would still be there. Now that decided it wanted to be a pain in the arse, and it was doing all this thing. Basically, I had to not sign back in. Well, kind of sign back in, but it wanted to make sure that it's who I am. It wanted to make sure that it is me that's going into the account to do this thing. So it was doing this stupid thing, right? That I had to rotate all these animals so they were the right way round. And if I did that, say 10 times, it would be fine. But it wasn't working. I was sure I was doing it right, and it wasn't working. I can't remember what off the top of my head. I can't think what the sort of thing it's supposed to have been, but it's one of these things anyway that you have to do. And I was basically trying to do it, and every time I kept doing it, it was almost telling me that it's one out. So I thought, I've had enough of this. I don't like this. I've really had enough of this. So I thought, I've got an idea. If I only install Kick Messenger, maybe I could install it back. I could probably install it again, and then hopefully I could I could get it back as normal, and then go back to chat again with my friends. But that just went mad. That decided, well, for some strange reason, even though I had it on my phone before and had WhatsApp on my phone before at the same, and my darts game and my bowling game, and they were the only things I had on there pretty much as apps. What was it basically that was happening? Kick Messenger would no longer download. It's no longer downloading whatsoever. It's basically saying that the internet's not connecting for me to download anything, and all this malarkey basically is basically nothing is happening, so it's not downloading. And it's a bit weird because my friend on Kick was like, I've never had to do what you've had to do. I've never had to do a thing to recognise who I am. Never had to do that, and I've always had to do it about 3 times. In the past I've done it and it's been alright, but this time it's just gone totally to pot. And so, and as much as I like Kick Messenger, I just think it's not right the way that it's running. So there's me trying to install it again and it just won't install. Now I've got a fair bit of memory on my phone. I don't put a lot of apps on my phone. I don't have a lot of pictures on my phone. I'm not a musical minded man to put a lot of music on my phone. My phone's probably only got about six songs on there. And so it's not a lot. And there's a lot of stuff on there. So basically it's absolutely mad. For some reason it's just not right, and I can't seem to get Kick Messenger to actually go on my phone. And it's almost the same as WhatsApp. WhatsApp's almost the same. Although WhatsApp does work after a while, but it does get a bit stupid because, again, WhatsApp is one of them things. I've got a couple of friends on there that I speak to, and basically what happens is, every so often, every sort of like few months or whatever, it tells you, right, you have to download the latest version of WhatsApp. Why, I don't know, because it's not needed, but I have to do that. And then when I go to install it, as in get the new one up so it's updated, it says insufficient memory. I have no idea why, but I've not downloaded really anything before. I've had the same stuff on it before. I've got all the same stuff on it, and for some strange reason, it's telling me insufficient memory. That is mad. So what I have to then do, I have to uninstall WhatsApp, which I do uninstall. Then I install it again. Then it will say sometimes insufficient memory. Don't know why. Then I check my phone to see what else could be on there, and I see things that might have been put back on again, like maps or whatever, Google Maps or whatever. Things like that come back every so often. And I'm thinking, well, I don't really need these, but I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll see if I can get free up some space. If there's anything that I've downloaded, like a bus timetable or something, I don't want them. I don't need them on my phone. I'll get rid of them. But so eventually WhatsApp does come back and it does get basically updated, and then I go back to WhatsApp again, and my chats that I've had before do come back. But if Kick Messenger, it's just being a pain in the arse. For some reason, it just doesn't want to basically download. So I'm stuck without that for now. So I'm kind of thinking, I don't know whether a new phone would be a good idea, maybe. Maybe somebody would be able to come along and say, I can help you with this and sort it all out. But that means I will still have an old phone. So I think maybe it might be a good time to have an upgrade on my phone. I wouldn't have a problem with upgrading my phone, and then what I could do is I could use that phone, or basically the new upgraded phone that I've got, and then get WhatsApp on there, get Kick on there, and then just probably the odd darts game or bowling game that I would likely play sometimes, and that's it. And I'll be happy with that, because to me, a mobile phone is important, and I don't mind having one, but I don't always listen for the phone or messages that I get. It takes a while sometimes for me to get them, because although it's sometimes near me, I don't always hear it. So, and sometimes when I do go to answer the phone, it's already stopped, sadly, because they don't ring long enough. It's not like a house phone. I mean, if someone was ringing up on the house phone, sometimes they don't always. But I think if somebody normal was going to ring my house phone, they might give it about 15 rings before they decide it's no longer in. But it'd be long enough if it was going to ring like bling bling, 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 whatever. If it was going to go for, say, 10, 15 seconds or 10, 15 rings, then so be it. I can answer it, and that's fine. But apart from that, the mobile phone doesn't go off for a long time when I miss it. But anyway, I might get a new phone next year. So apart from that, I just wanted to talk a little bit about technology and mobile phones and that, and the problems that I'm having. But until then, bye for now.